Hello folks, I'm Ryan King with Keller Williams Realty, and I'm bringing you the July real estate numbers for the Chattanooga real estate market. These numbers compare July of 2022 versus this year, July of 2023, and there's some pretty big differences that you'll have to look at. So the first number we're going to look at is new listings. In July of 2022, we had 1,400-ish new listings. In July of 2023, we had about a little over 1,100, which is about a decrease of, I think, about 21%. So new listings to the market is definitely down. Closed sales in July of last year, we closed a little over 1,000 properties, and in July of this year, I think we're in the neighborhood of right at 900 properties. And so that is a decrease of 18%, of course, because less new listings to the market, then you're going to close less properties. One thing to really look at though that just keeps increasing in our market and pretty much across the United States, and a lot of this due to inventory, is the median and average sales price. The median sales price of a home in July of 2022 was running just over $300,000, right at about $310,000. In July of 2023, we're now looking at $325,000 for a median sales price. But the average sales price, if you take all the homes together and you average them together, the average sales price is fast approaching a $400,000 marker, because in July of last year, we were at, I think, about 300, and I want to say somewhere around $350,000 for an average sales price, and now we're at about $375,000 for an average sales price. So that's an increase of about 7% year over year in our average sales price. So the Chattanooga market is fastly approaching a $400,000 average sales price for a home. Totally different than when I started real estate in 2002. Something else to look at is percent of original price received. We're getting somewhere in the neighborhood of about, I want to say about 98%. I think there is about a 7.7% play in that price, maybe a little bit more, maybe about 2 or 3% difference actually. I think they're between July of 2022 and 2023, we're getting about 98% of the original price. And that just means the original price that that homeowner put the home on the market for. And that's what they get, is about right at 98%. Something else to look at is homes for sale. Of course, that number is going to be down too, because July of last year in 2022, we had about 2,000 homes on the market. July of this year, we're sitting at about 1,780 homes, which is a decrease of about, I'd say about 14%. I think that's about 14%. Month supply of inventory. This number just shows, if nothing else came onto the market, how quickly we would run out of homes. Last year in July of 2022, it was 2 months supply of inventory, and this year in July of 2023, it's still 2 months supply of inventory. So these numbers, as they're constantly changing throughout the year, you'll see different average sales prices and things like that, but we are comparing July of 2022 versus 2023. And like I said, the numbers don't lie. They keep increasing. The average sales price keeps going up. Our inventory is still at a shortage, so it's still a great time for sellers to sell. We are seeing a little bit of a shift. Still a great time for sellers to sell, but we are seeing buyers start to build in closing costs. We are seeing, of course, buyers doing different things like a lot of other contingencies, such as a house to sell contingency. We've seen some of that. And these things were just unheard of in the market, a year ago. You just didn't do that. But we're starting to see a little bit more on the buyer side. The buyer has, a few more options than they did when the market was so crazy. As long as they'll leave our interest rates alone, I think we'll be good. We're sitting somewhere in the mid to low 7% interest rates right now, which is still historically is still a decently good rate compared to where rates were, of course, back in the 80s and places like that. What wasn't normal is the 2 and 3% that we've seen. If you have a 2 or 3%, then you are sitting very well right now. But that was not a normal real estate rate that you could get for buying and purchasing homes in our area or throughout the United States. So there's a lot of different deals and a lot of seller incentives and builder incentives and things like that that's happening now. Some of your lenders are offering a lot of different financing deals and things like that, or options where you can refinance the home in a certain amount of time for no lender fees. So there's a lot of stuff like that going on. But if you have any questions about what these numbers mean for your particular neighborhood or your particular area of Chattanooga, don't hesitate to reach out to me. You can reach me on our website, which you can also search for Chattanooga Homes on. It's theChattanoogaLife.com. You can also directly reach me through my cell phone. You can text or call me. It's 423-595-7958. Hope you guys are having a wonderful day. It is so hot outside. Please stay inside, stay hydrated, stay cool. It's supposed to hit like 100 degrees today. Hope you are having a great day, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.